VolleyON community. Welcome to another Athlete Spotlight. I'm Rachel. I run the social media for VolleyON, and today I have Kupono Browne here out of Hawaii. He plays for Spike and Serve. He's a senior, and he's going to head to Stanford in the fall. Congratulations on that, and thanks for being with us today. All right, let's dive into just some questions and get to learn a little bit more about you as a volleyball player and you as a person. So let's start with one of your favorite volleyball memories.
I think competing alongside my club team back in January in Chicago, the Chicago qualifier, was a lot of fun. The competition was pretty decent, and overall it was a great experience.
That's awesome. How's traveling for you coming from Hawaii to go to Chicago? That's a really long kind of journey for you guys. Does that affect you when you're playing?
We have a bit of time to sort of assimilate to the new time zone and stuff. Traveling in general, we do experience a bit of jet lag, but nonetheless, we're kind of used to it.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right, what is your go-to pregame meal?
Pre-game meal, okay. If I'm here in Hawaii, it would have to be chicken long rice. That's a great meal for me. If I'm on the mainland, Chipotle is pretty good, I have to admit. Yeah.
I'm a big Chipotle fan. We have it a lot with our athletes too, before meals and after meals. Okay, do you have any volleyball advice for younger athletes that maybe are either just starting out or just starting their recruiting process, something that comes to mind when you think of advice you can give a younger athlete?
I would tell the younger athletes to just curiously pursue constant growth. You really don't know your limits when you're young, so just do what you can to get better, and you're going to see great growth.
That's really, really good advice. Do you or have you ever played other sports other than volleyball?
I did. I did diving in 8th grade, and that was a lot of fun. I also did paddling, which is sort of a sport that's more unique to Hawaii. I did that for a year back in 9th grade. So those are my 2 other sports.
That's fun. Obviously water related. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, what's the best part about living in Hawaii?
The best part about living in Hawaii is having nice access to the beaches, I'd say. I'm at the beach maybe 4 times a week, and given quarantine, my time there has just increased, so it's really nice. Yeah.
So nice. Yeah, growing up in Southern California, I had the same type of access, but the beaches are just different in Hawaii than they are here. Okay, if you could have any job after you finish playing volleyball, what would it be?
I've been thinking about career choices lately, and I'm not completely set on this, but if I could, I would love to be a neurosurgeon. The brain is so fascinating, and I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, the medical field in general is so fascinating to me, and surgeries and all that kind of stuff and how the human body works. So that's awesome. Okay, do you have a favorite volleyball athlete, either collegiately or professionally?
Probably Ben Patch. He played at BYU, and I followed his journey there a bit, and now he's with the national team. He's a really fun player to watch overall. Yeah.
Yep, he's a super fun player, and he did a couple USA Volleyball takeovers in the beginning of quarantine, and he's just a fun guy, with all the mimics that he does and all that kind of stuff. He's definitely more than just a volleyball player, which is really cool. Okay, if you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
That's a hard question. Honestly, I'd have to think about that more.
Okay. If it comes to mind, you can bring it up. If not, we can circle back another time. Yeah. Okay, bucket list vacation spot.
Ooh, I've always wanted to go to Greece. I really want to swim in the Mediterranean Sea. That's at the top of my bucket list. I'd also like to go to China, more the rural areas. I think that would be really pretty.
Yeah. Oh, Greece is like top of my list too. Um, okay, so you talked about quarantine being a little bit different in Hawaii than it is out on the mainland before we got on to recording. But what has the whole pandemic and quarantine and all of it kind of taught you in the last couple months?
I think it's taught me that there are a lot of things I can't really control when I'm, I guess, going about with my routine. But the things that I can control are really important, and those are the things that are going to make a huge difference in what I'm doing.
That's super wise. You are wise beyond your years, my friend. Okay, what are you most excited for in college?
I think I'm definitely excited to get in the gym with the team, but I'm also excited for the academics at Stanford. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. All right. Last question I have for you is what's a random fact about you that doesn't pertain to volleyball that maybe people don't know about you?
I love TikTok. That's a pretty random fact. Whether it be dancing or just the humor in general, I find that a lot of fun.
Do you make videos? Like, do you do the dancing videos too?
I do. I'm not the best dancer, but yes, I do.
It's fun. I
Yeah,
downloaded TikTok in quarantine and it's so entertaining. Just the
yeah.
amount of things that are on there, whether it's dancing or cooking or like social media hacks or pranks or anything. It's so funny. Um, okay, that is all I have for you. Did you think of anybody for dinner? In
Um,
mind?
Actually, yes, I did. I think Kavika Shoji would be a great person to have dinner with. He's an alum from my high school, and he's also an alum from the college I'll be attending. So I think it would be great to talk to him, maybe get a little advice from him, have him impart some wisdom. That would be great. Yeah.
That would be really cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kupono, for sitting down with us and taking the time. We're fired up to be able to highlight you a little bit. I'm sorry your senior season got cut short due to unfortunate circumstances, but we wish you nothing but the most success at Stanford and beyond. And maybe we will see you as a neurosurgeon down the road. Never know. Never know.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Of
Nice
course.
talking
Have
to
a
you.
great day.
You too. All
Bye.
right.